Hi there, it's Sandra here from the WLA. Today's topic I want to talk about is creativity and versus complacency. I was with a friend this week and she was talking about how powerful creativity is, and it's a trait that all of us have, but we don't tend to tap into it as much as we could. And I think what can happen, the higher we go, the bigger our role, the more responsibility we get, the less creative we seem to become, and we get a bit complacent. I would say we get caught up, don't we, in that monkey mind of I can't, I've got no time, and it sort of, I'll do it at the weekend, or I'll do it next week, or I'll wait. You know, the number of people who wait for the holiday to do creativity, it's kind of bonkers, isn't it, really? Oh, there's Autumn, look, having a little sniff on the ground. And it's kind of made me think about, how do we build creativity in, and how do we see it as an absolute key part of our leadership and our life. Actually, it's not just about being a great leader, because it opens up a different side of the mind. You know, when we're so caught up in the workload, and I know I've had a really busy workload since I've got back from my trip, and it's easy for me to talk about this stuff, but I am also committing to more creative things in my life too, because we run out of time, especially in the winter when the days are short and the darkness comes in, and we want to sort of curl up. But I do believe we have to look at creativity as a lever for future success, a lever to open up different conversations, a lever for all sorts of things, because our creativity sits in our subconscious mind rather than our conscious mind, which tends to be focused and rational and results. So our subconscious enables us to look at the world through a new set of eyes, and it's kind of how are you looking at the problems you've got, the issues you've got, in a way that you solve them differently to how you've always gone about doing it. You know, my son Jack is, as you know, he's a PT and he works really hard. He's got a lot of clients, but he's an addict to Lego, my son. Even now, he's 22 years old. I walked in last night and there's another Lego set, but it's the one thing he does that completely turns his mind off, and he gets lost in building out these amazing stadiums and towns and all sorts. And I have another friend who is taken up floristry, and she's finding that to be a really nice break. I've got another friend who's a brilliant baker, and it's another friend who's into dance, and it's about what are we doing to tap into that side of us that which isn't structured, and it's free flow, and we can come up with things that we never thought we could before, and there are no rules or boundaries when we're being creative. And it's so important to balance that out in your life. You know, if my help's aching, I need one of them selfie sticks. It's so important to build that balance, you know, that balance of finding things that make your heart sing, you know, that bring you a bit of joy and a bit of fun. And above all, turn off the monkey mind. It's finding that thing. For me, I often enjoy my baking. In fact, I did a little bit last night because I'd had such a busy day, and I took to the baking bowl, and I find that really helpful. Half the time they don't work, but I don't care. It's the process of it that I really enjoy. I don't have to really think. So I guess that's my thought today. What are you doing about building out your creativity? What tools, techniques are you using? And build out creativity outside of work. As I then think you open up, it's like opening up a new channel in you that will enable you to think about things at work in a different way. There are many different sort of tools out there. I've put some in the resources in the newsletter today. So if you are wanting to just shake things up a little bit, then think about where's creativity in your life and how much are you doing. If you've got a busy family life, then I'd encourage you to think about doing creative things with family as well. If you have children, they absolutely love doing things that are a bit unusual and wacky. Well, maybe not your mid-teens if they're that age, but younger ones do. So anyway, that was my food for thought today. So have a great day. Love to hear what your creative tips are and how you like to shine in that area. And if you do like these videos, please like, and comments I always appreciate. And if you want to hear more, please subscribe to the channel. That's it. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.